hepatitis C is another test that you'll find that will show up on your certificates. Now, hepatitis C is not a type of hepatitis that we can vaccinate you against. So when people come in asking for vaccinations, we can do hepatitis B, but hepatitis C is something that we will test you for every time you come in. It can be passed sexually, it can also be passed through blood. You need to be careful if you're ever snorting coke. Make sure that you use your own. If you're using a banknote or paper or anything like that, please don't share with other people, because there can be blood on that and that can pass on hepatitis C. If you're using drugs for any reason, whether within sexual practices or in your own use, if you're injecting at all, please make sure that you don't share any needles, because again, that can pass on hepatitis C. It is a curable infection, so if at any point that we found that you had hepatitis C, if you needed treatment, we would work with you to offer that. People can also have hepatitis C and not know that they've got it, and then they can create their own antibodies, so they create a protection against hepatitis C. So if you haven't been to a clinic before and we test you for hepatitis C and we find you have antibodies, we'll ask you to come in to do further testing, because those antibodies might mean you've had previous hepatitis C and cleared it and now have protection, or that you may have hepatitis C currently and we need to do some different testing for that. Again, it's one of those things that are not so straightforward to explain, but when you come into the clinic, when you do the testing, if it ever shows up positive, we will go through that with you in depth.